Good morning, everyone. It's Ed, and I'm here in front of the doors of St. Joseph Catholic Church, of course, getting ready to head in for Mass. I have my mask on. But I'm really here today not to talk about Mass, but to talk about the need for volunteers.
Hey guys, so what kind of volunteers are we actually looking for? Well, I take a look at the screen here. I think we've simplified it as much as we can. We're looking for the daily Mass. We need one daily volunteer, and we like to see somebody grab the whole week. So let's say you go to daily Mass on Mondays. I would like to see you volunteer for a Monday for the entire month. And what things do you have to do? Well, make sure that when people come in, they have a mask on, right? Very important. Make sure that everyone signs in. We need the contact information in case somebody gets sick later on. We have to have names. We have to have phone numbers. During the daily masses, you're just signing in. You don't have to pre-register for the daily mass. The third thing our volunteers need to do, make sure everyone sits where they are allowed to sit. I've published a bunch of stuff on Facebook already that shows how people are supposed to sit. You will see blue crosses on the pews. Make sure people sit at a blue cross if they're alone. If there's a group of people together, all from the same household, they can sit between the blue crosses, but make sure we get about 5 feet between people when they're finally sitting in the pews. The priest may need a little bit of help. The deacon may need a little bit of help, and they're going to ask you to lend a hand. It might be doing a reading. It might be getting somebody from the parking lot who doesn't quite know how to get in the church. Who knows? But you have to be available for that. And then finally, disinfect the common church areas after Mass is done. It's really not that hard a process. It requires mixing a little bit of bleach with a lot of water and spraying down the church. Spray down door handles, spray down the pews, spray down the kneeler in the front of the church. It's quite easily done. Now, if you were to volunteer for a Sunday Mass, I'd like to see 2 people per Mass on Sundays. I don't think you need to volunteer for the entire month, but if you'd like to, certainly that's always good. So at the 5 p.m. Mass or the 8 a.m. Mass or the 10:30 Mass, make sure that you are available to do what? Well, again, make sure everyone has a mask on. This is always very important. They've got to wear that mask the entire Mass. Also, there will be a pre-registration list, as all of you who want to attend Sunday Mass should be pre-registered. So you got to check off the names on that pre-registration list, or if we have room on the list and somebody shows up, they haven't pre-registered, write down their name, their phone number, how many people in their group, all the names of the people attending. Again, make sure everybody sits where they're allowed to sit. So you want to sit where there's a blue cross. If there's a family of 6, give them an entire pew. They can sit closer to each other if they're all in the same household. Otherwise, just help arrange, right? Make sure we get at least 54 people in the church, if not more. The priest or the deacon may need some help, so again, be around for that. Now, after Mass is over, there are no collections that will be taken up. The collections are in separate stations throughout the church. The individuals will bring up their envelopes and deposit them by themselves. There are no Eucharistic ministers. Currently, we don't have lectors. We don't have Mass servers either, so it's a very simple job once you get everybody in and settled. There might be a few latecomers, but then you sit down and enjoy Mass as well. After Mass is over, pass out those bulletins, right? We will still have a light short form bulletin, so we want to make sure that those get to people. Sanitize your hands before you start passing things out, and then definitely get the information into people's hands. Once everybody's out of the church, you want to empty the 3 collection baskets into the sealed pouch that has to go into the safe. Then seal that pouch and deliver it to the safe in the parish office. Those of you who have been ministers of hospitality before, it'll be very familiar to you. And then finally, disinfect that common area of the church afterwards. Door handles, kneelers, pews, any place somebody might have grabbed onto. That's what you want to do as well. That's what it takes to be a volunteer currently with the way that we're doing daily Mass. So please give it a thought and see if you can help us out by volunteering. And now I'm going to send you back to Ed.
So once again, look for the email. If you got any questions, give us a call over at the church office, 678-7421, and I will see you in Mass. Have a good day.